Shame on you, viewers! On Let's Play Ultima 4. Today, we go in search of the final Stone of Virtue in the final major dungeon crawl we have to do. Not counting the final dungeon, of course. First, however, I need to get back to my ship through this mountain range. Alright, happily, the wind is more or less in my favor. I do need to go a little bit north against the wind to get around some of these northernmost peninsulas, but that shouldn't take too many moves. Come on, one more. Thank you. My goal is that I am basically sailing all the way around the northwest corner of Britannia, past this peninsula where the Shrine of Justice was, that we were at far earlier. Okay, I think that was the northernmost point. Nope. One more. Okay, there's another peninsula over to the west there that I need to get around, so I don't want to go too far north. That's it, I believe. Ah, I just went all the way around the world. Back. That keyboard buffer gets me. Theoretically, you can hit space or something to empty out the keyboard buffer if you really want to, but I never remember to do that. Where am I? One moment. Okay, I'm exactly where I should be. What I'm heading for is this bay right here. As if I go down here, this river is actually navigable. I'm not going to be able to get out of this, am I? These orcs will ever give me a break. Okay, because that takes me into this little valley inside the mountains here, and that is the dungeon we're looking for. After I walk through swamps, of course. Yay, no poison. This is the Dungeon of Shame, which is presumably the anti-virtue of honor. Which I guess makes sense. Now, all we have here is a ladder going all the way down. So I'm just going to descend a whole bunch until we get to level 7, and then we have a door to the east. This takes us into a room helpfully labeled the Crypt, with a bunch of fairly meaningless undead. Should not take too long to deal with. Okay, so there are no obvious exits, which means you probably have to hunt around for a switch, and it happens to be, of course, down here in the swamp. That opens one of those boxes that are probably supposed to be coffins up there. You step there, and the exit opens. Straightforward enough. Alright. Let's fix that poison real quick. And now we have another ladder that goes up. You could take this all the way up to the first level, but there would be nothing there. Because what you are actually supposed to do is stop at level 4 and go east once more. There is a secret door that way. So let's see. We go south here, and this will take us into a lengthy sequence of rooms, all with a water theme to them. Okay, so here I don't know what's going on with this twister thing here. I believe it's the graphic used for the water spout that you sometimes see on the ocean, but it's not on my monster list, but regardless, we get a lot of XP for it. If I can find stats for it somewhere before I publish this, I'll try and overlay those. Okay, so we have a choice of directions here. You go east, that just takes you to a couple of healing fountains and orbs. You go south, that takes you where we want to go, actually. You go west, that takes you deeper into the dungeon, where there's some treasure and the altar runes that I'm not interested in. South is the way we want to go if we want the stones, so I'm going to go south. So, start with the Nixie here, just so it's not in the way later. Alright. Let's see how quickly I can take care of these hydras. That one was simple enough. Alright. I guess I'll grab the treasure as long as I'm here. Thankfully, I don't get the poison. So I follow the corridor, and I actually get, once I get past the troll, I get to a ladder going back up. Which I think is how the theming of this dungeon is meant to work. You descend deep into the depths of shame, and then you have to fight your way back up into honor or something. That kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, on level 3 here, there's this intersection here. These routes over to the side, there are doors here, but there is absolutely nothing there. It's a weird use of a door that you can stand in but not go anywhere, so whatever. Who designed this place anyway? Where we actually want to go is to this room to the north here. which is just full of a bunch of slime. As I noted previously, I think now that I have a magic wand, I don't need to worry about them dividing every time I damage them. So that should make this faster than it would be otherwise. Very slowly wading through this sea of slime. Alright. So, if you go east from here, you just hit a couple of dead ends. There is no reason to go that way whatsoever. West is the direction we want to go, because that takes us to the next ladder leading up. Okay, so second floor. This is actually where the stone is already. If I go look at the intersection here, there are barriers protecting it. There's a ladder in the middle that goes up to the first floor. There's nothing up there. Nothing that I care about, at least. There are some rooms with difficult enemies and some treasure in them. My only interest is the stone. So let's go get the stone. I just need to go south and past the spider and around this thing. And the altar is down here at the end of this corridor. Hooray! And that is the last of our stones. We now have all 8 of them. So, once again, let's mix our exit. ADE. And done. Yay, no poison. Alright. The next thing I want to do, as I alluded to previously, is go around to the final shrine, which is as convenient to here as it is to anywhere. I'm also going to camp while I'm thinking about it, just for a little more HP. I'm getting kinda low. Alright, that's done. Very slowly navigate this river against the wind. Because the Shrine of Valor is, as you would expect, over in the Valorian Islands with Jellum. And that island is way to the southwest of Britannia. Come on, almost there. The wind seriously changed right as I got to the point that I was about to start going south, didn't it? Okay, that's better. So that's Scarabri there, I believe. Could have saved myself some time by waiting until now to get those reagents, but whatever. Let me see, I need to go a little bit east to get there, I believe. I'll wait to go east until the wind is right. Fortunately, my mini-map actually shows me where I am in relation to the Valorian Islands pretty clearly. So I know that right about here, should be able to start going east. Yeah, there they are. If you don't have a mini-map, the latitude is that, NA-ish. If I remember correctly, the shrine is on the southernmost island here. Yes, there it is. Alright. As before, I will be saving and showing each of the meditation messages you can get. And as we noted long ago, the mantra of Valor is Ra. Okay, so you prove that you're valorous by fighting things. Thanks, game. Let's try that for a little longer and see if we get anything more useful out of it. Alright, after 2 cycles, we get the vision that running away is not valorous. Thanks, game. I guess they leave you the exception there that if you're badly wounded, whatever threshold that might be, it may not count. I'm honestly not sure if that's reflected in the game mechanics or not, though. Whatever. Let's try a little longer. And because we have been consistently fighting and not running for the entirety of the game, very slowly we have built up our valor to the point where we have achieved partial avatarhood in the virtue of valor. Hooray! Which does mean we get a vision of like half a menorah. I don't know. That's actually the rune for F in the manual. Alright. That means we are now completely an avatar, right? Because we have our whole little ankh there? Well, no, it's actually not quite that simple. Supposedly, being the Avatar means not just understanding each of the 8 virtues, but also understanding how they interrelate to one another and to the principles. And there's also some one true axiom out there that we're supposed to know about. So even now, we are not truly the Avatar, and we are still bragging if anyone happens to ask us if we're the Avatar, and we say yes. So, anyway, I have saved. I am going to pass turns until I'm able to meditate again. And I will be back with the results of that. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Alright, one last time. Say it with me, viewers. Ra. Rao? No, that's something else. What vision do we have? We learned that the Bell of Courage is the first thing we use at the Stygian Abyss. We already knew that through process of elimination, but we now officially have all the necessary information that, on the way into the Stygian Abyss, we need to use the Bell of Courage, followed by the Book of Truth, followed by the Candle of Love. Good to know. And we will not be pursuing that next time, because there are a couple more loose ends we have to deal with. So, we will see what those are next time. Thank you for watching, and good night.